the only way that real change is, it is from bringing working people together, whether they are black or white, or Latino, Native American, Asian American, gay, straight, whatever. Our job is to bring people together in the fight for justice. That's economic justice, social justice, racial justice, and environmental justice. And as Reginald just said, and as I hope everybody knows, we are making real progress because of the work that People's Action and other grassroots organizations are doing. We have won in the last couple of months some great victories for the United States Congress. You're going to see some very strong progressives, new progressives coming to Congress. We're winning elections for district attorney, for state legislature, for city council. All over this country, you're seeing great people run for office and win on a progressive agenda. Now, right now, I don't have to tell Reginald or anybody else that we are living in an unprecedented moment in American history. There has never been a moment like this, certainly in our lifetimes, or perhaps in the whole history of this since 1918 and the Spanish flu. We're looking at an economic meltdown, which has resulted in tens of millions of people losing their jobs, losing their health care, getting evicted from their apartments or their homes. And we are seeing literally in America today, millions of people facing hunger, not having enough food in the house to feed their kids. And on top of all of that, we have a president of the United States who, in my view, is the most dangerous president in the history of this country, the most dangerous. This is a president who is an authoritarian, who is trying to undermine American democracy, does not believe in the Constitution, does not believe in the rule of law. This is a president who is a racist, a sexist, a homophobe, a xenophobe, and a religious bigot. This is a president who literally, for his own political gain, is trying to divide us up rather than do what a president should do, bring us together. So in this unprecedented moment in American history, what do we do? Well, I'll tell you what I think. I think, number one, in the next 3 months, we do everything that we at the grassroots level to defeat Donald Trump and elect Joe Biden. Do we agree with everything that Joe Biden stands for? No, we don't. I don't. But right now, the immediate task is not only to defeat Trump, but to defeat him badly. And then, after we help elect Biden, the day after, we stand up and do everything we can to make sure that President Biden is the most progressive president since Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And that means that we continue to fight for the agenda, which is gaining more and more support among working people all over this country. It's an agenda that says that if you work 40 hours a week in America, you're not going to live in poverty, that we're not going to have the highest rate of childhood poverty of any major country on earth for our children, that we are going to make it easier for workers to join unions so they can collectively bargain for decent wages and decent working conditions. It's an agenda that says we must have the best educational system in the world, from universal affordable childcare to graduate school, because we're going to make public colleges and universities tuition free and cancel all student debt. It's an agenda that says we will join every other major country on earth in guaranteeing healthcare to all as a human right, not an employee benefit, Medicare for all single payer system. And we're also going to join other major countries in having paid family and medical leave and paid vacations. We're way behind the rest of the industrialized world in that capacity. And we recognize, and we're going to work with Joe Biden to make sure that we effectively address the existential threat of climate change, that we pass a Green New Deal, and that we create many millions of good paying jobs as we do that. And we're going to do everything that we can to end systemic racism in the country and police brutality and police murders and a very broken criminal justice system. And we're going to stand with the 11 million undocumented people in this country who today under Trump live in incredible fear. And we're going to work with them to pass comprehensive immigration reform and a path toward citizenship. And we're going to do everything that we can to have common sense gun safety legislation. And we're going to work to protect a woman's right to control her own body. So short term, in the next 3 months, we have got to do everything we can to defeat Trump, to elect Biden, and to elect as many progressive candidates as we can all across this country. And then the day after that election, we build our grassroots movement to finally create a government and an economy that works for all of us and not just the billionaire class. So let me thank People's Action again for the great work you're doing, for the support you gave me in my campaign, and the support you've given other strong progressives around America. Let us go forward together. Let us have the courage to take on powerful interests. Let us transform this country. Thank you all very much.